shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
The Cavaliers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And another three for Cleveland.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Ian Clark subbed in for Thompson. Dellavedova dishes to Love. Thompson passes to Love. It's stolen by Curry. And Rush with a clear path to the hoop. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond. And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he still got the flow in the second. And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Curry wide open. Bogut kicks to Rush. Outside for Curry. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the...
On our old partner, Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
On the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Irving subbed in for Smith. Golden State also making some changes. Mazzili's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Brandon Rush. It's Curry with the drive from deep. And Shumpert pulls it down. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive. Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Cleveland leading by 11. Dellavedova from outside. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Ian Clark. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
40 seconds left in the third. Here is Livingston. In the corner, Iguodala with it. That's short off the rim. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Well, through three-quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 14. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Fry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the five for Cleveland right now. And James throws it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And the wide-open shot from Green. Drills it from outside.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Smith kicks to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Good. That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Out to Smith from deep. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 12. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Green dishes to Barnes. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And then Smith with the dunk.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
The drive by Green, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Another 3 for Golden State.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Irving drives in, and yes, sir, that one drops. Irving's got 27 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Love. And that's 19 points for LeBron. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And getting back to Bogut, people forget he's a pretty good athlete. The reason he was drafted #1 overall way back when was because of his insane combination of size and movement skills. That's why he remains one of the excellent shot blockers in the league today.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. It's stolen by Green. Ahead. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one.
And when you talk about Bogut, I think the Warriors' incredible regular season inspired him. He didn't have to be the star. He just had to anchor that D. Sometimes when you give a guy a specific task to be the best at, that's when he delivers the most.
Alley-oop try, and it's blocked by Curry. One-on-one fast break. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Irving, good look. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3-ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Irving from long range. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 17 points here in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Curry's shot is off. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. Smith drives in, tries to keep it alive. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. Love with a wide open look. Cleveland the rebound. From deep. And it's good. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Love against Green. And that one is hammered home.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
LeBron passes to Love. That's a 2 from Smith, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Smith. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The finish trips down the breakaway slam.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And Rush kicks to Clark. He dishes it to Barbosa. Lets it go with a 3. And that is good. And so here's Cleveland. They led by as many as 18 points. Outside jumper. There's the pass to Mozgov. The jump hook. Misses off the right iron. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. And it's Barbosa again missing. Irving can't get it to fall. And so it's Cleveland taking care of.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, J.R. Smith. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was.
I can't.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.